In today's video, we're going to take a look at 3 clear cases for the S23 FE. These cases will range from cheap clear cases to some hard plastic back ones, and then one even with MagSafe in. Let's start off with the cheapest out of the 3. This one from Elixir. Now we're going to be testing out these clear cases on our S23 FE dummies. We've got one in mint and the other in purple. This is the first clear case from Elixir. And as soon as you get it out, it is definitely a thin clear case. It doesn't feel like it's going to add a ton of protection. Popping it on our dummy, it fits really nicely. And as I say, because it's thin, it almost feels like there's nothing on the phone, especially compared to the other one. Now, the good thing about a clear case for the S23 FE is that it comes in lovely colors. Around the sides, there is a decent amount of protection. However, it's not going to protect you from major falls or drops. More like if you just drop it out of your pocket or put it on a table. I'd say the buttons are a little bit muted, but overall it's not too bad because the material's extra thin. As you can sort of see here, the cameras still protrude from the case, so you may want to get some additional protection if you want to be extra careful. Around front, there is a small lip around the screen, but let's be honest, you're going to want to throw a screen protector on this anyway. Other than that, it's a pretty no frills case. It will provide scratch and minimal drop protection. Now, to be fair, this case is only $7.99, so you can't really complain too much. Let's move on to the next case from Rinky. Now, as soon as you get the Rinky one out from the packaging, you have to peel something from the front and back of the hard plastic. This is to protect it from scratches and anything else that might happen in transit. Now, as soon as you've done that, the case feels really premium. It's got this nice hard plastic back and then this soft sort of TPU edges. Honestly, it feels great on the phone and feels really sturdy. The first thing I have noticed bad about this case though is that it seems to attract fingerprints. This is pretty common on hardback cases, however it is a little bit annoying in my experience. It will also probably scratch up over time as you're using it, which can make it look a little bit dirty. Other than that though, the case feels absolutely amazing in the hands. It feels really solid and the buttons feel extra clicky. The power button has these nice ridges on, so you know that it's the power button if it's in your pocket. And then the volume up button also has like a little dot on it, so you know which one it is, so you don't accidentally turn your volume up or down. There's also a lanyard or wrist strap hole on either side of the case, perfect if you're left or right-handed. As you can see, compared to the Elixir case, the cameras don't protrude from the back, so they're extra protected. Then in each 4 of the corners, you have a little raised bump, which means it lays completely flat on the table. Something I personally love about this case. Now at $16.99, it is just over double the price of the last case. However, I do feel like the quality is definitely there. Let's move on to our last case, which jumps up to £42. It's awful. Now, as mentioned, this is the most expensive case out of the 3 today. And you can sort of see why. As soon as you get it out of the packaging, it definitely feels premium. I wouldn't say any more so than the Rinky, but as you can see, it does have the MagFit ring from Spigen. This means it will work with MagSafe accessories. Now, right here, we have a MagSafe charger from Apple. So we know the magnets are fairly strong and will easily hold an iPhone 14. Now, as these dummies weigh a little bit less than the actual phone, it should have no problem. That does feel fairly sturdy, and I would say I'm pretty comfortable with how strong these magnets are. Now, that's pretty good, as it's probably the main reason you're going to spend the extra on this case. Let's take a look at the rest of the case to see if they've skimped. Now, just like the Rinky case, there is a nice hard plastic back. It also seems to be a little more fingerprint resistant than the Rinky case, so top marks there. It also has a raised edge on each 4 of the corners. This means it does sit flat and that MagSafe ring doesn't make the phone rock around. Now, on the power button, you also have some ridges here. However, on the volume rocker, there is no difference, so you may accidentally turn your volume up and deafen yourself rather than turning it down. Also, there is no space for a lanyard or wrist strap. So if you're someone that is prone to dropping your phone, it may be one to skip. That being said though, this does feel the most protective out of the 3 cases today. In conclusion, you can't really go wrong with any of these cases. If I personally had to choose, I would probably go for the Spigen one just because of that MagSafe ring. But let's be honest, the ring key is just as good at protecting your phone, and if you just need something to stop scratches, the Elixir one will do just fine. If you'd like to purchase any of these cases, check out the links in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this video, remember to drop us a like and subscribe. It really helps us out.